Hello, beautiful person, and welcome to this channeled message for June of 2024. I am in my last week here in Havana, and it's just such an amazing place to write. So I've been in this whole portal of creativity writing, and so for today, I'm not going to actually edit this video. I'm just going to record a general channeled message for all of us, and then I'm going to post it today. So I won't be doing the readings by type like I usually do, just to honor my own capacity for creative output. I've been so intensely in the writing process that I just don't have much more juice to put into this video today. But I'll put the link below for if you want to register to be notified when my book does come out. It is going to be an incredible resource for generators, manifesting generators, and the people who love them, which basically means every single human, because it's, 70% of the planet are generators. And so learning how to have a relationship with a generator is really important, and how to honor each other. So there's a lot in this book about how to honor different types of configurations depending on which centers that you have defined or undefined. So it's very, very exciting. I hope you had a good May. So if you can get into a meditative state with me, that's ideal. But if you're busy doing something, then you can just receive and know that this is a frequency transmission. So it's not just the words, it's also working with energy and helping to shift and align. I'm going to work with my hands today. When I work in person with people, I often will actually touch them. And so this is my direct connection with God that I'm bringing through for you and I today. Dear one, now is the time to alchemize, to transform that which is false, that which ails you, that which causes you stress and puts you under duress and harms you. If you can recognize that in your exalted divine expression or your divine blueprint, that you're not intended to live long term with distorted energies, with distorted realities living inside of you. So as a distorted reality or a distorted perception or a harmful energy or a harmful way of being becomes known to you, it's then brought to your awareness so that you can alchemize it, so that you can shift it and return once again to your divine blueprint. And that's the intended order of things. That a distortion arises, it becomes made aware to you because you feel an ailment or an illness, or you don't feel good, you feel a lack, you have something that is difficult, you're shown a distortion. Now, what's happening for many of you is that you've actually just rather than alchemize it, you just sort of live with it, and you decide that this is your reality, that this is like how you're supposed to be now, and that you're adapting to living with this distortion. And this is bizarre. This is not how it's supposed to be. This is like you're at home, you are making dinner, you're peaceful, and there's a knock on the door, and someone comes in, and they are dark and chaotic and messy, and they ask to seek refuge in your home, and you host them for a while, and everything in your home gets disturbed, and it's unpleasant. And rather than ask that one to leave your house, you decide to adapt to their presence by making them a whole room, and shifting your schedule around their chaos, and hosting them. So this is a really great metaphor, because you wouldn't host something long term that was distorted. Like if you think about your home, you love your home, you want to feel at peace and in sanctuary in your home, and this is the same for you in your own bubble of awareness as an individual. This is your sanctuary. So you're just wanting to clear yourself of distortions, and to identify them, and then alchemize them. So sometimes you haven't easily been able to identify a distortion, because sometimes you were born into a distorted perception that you inherited, in your family lineage. But an easy way to identify a distortion is just where you are living long-term in a way that doesn't feel good, where you have ongoing stress, or pain in your body, or illness, or reoccurring thought forms that are stressful or destructive. Anything, it just doesn't feel good is a good template. This human reality is not meant to feel good all the time. It has duality in it, but you also are not meant to persist in feeling bad. These things come up to be alchemized. And as you alchemize, then you become a lived embodiment of your divinity and your true nature. And it's quite a joyous thing. It's because you became it, and you know that you evolved and you allowed. So just as an example, like for Karen, I'll just speak for myself. The past days, I wasn't able to write for a few days because I had a lot of tension in my shoulders, and the back of my heart. And through some interactions that took place in my personal life, I realized that what was surfacing was a distorted pattern of overgiving and resentment. So overgiving, resentment. And as I was just tuning into my shoulders, I was tuning in with my back, I was meditating, I was praying, I was actively clearing my field. I was doing work to contemplate, so I was spending time in quiet, I was spending time with God in order to discern what was really going on. And when I became aware of what the core of energy that was presenting itself was, I can see the energies of overgiving and resentment tracing back in my life for many, many years. So I can see it's probably been in my family line for a long, long, long time. But in my business, there's also ways that I've been living that out. And, just in this alchemical process of working with these energies this morning, I just shifted it and was like, no, I'm not actually going to partner up with and host these energies anymore. They don't have a place in my life anymore. I'm not willing to continue to overgive and feel resentful. That's not an energy I'm going to entertain anymore. It's not a part of my divine blueprint. It actually causes me physical pain. And I'm done. And so it just worked with my free will to basically kick it out the door. Like, this is not an energy I'm going to continue to work with. And in its place, I was shown the divine blueprint of what God desires for me in terms of giving is actual just a flow, like an overflow. So I give from the overflow that God brings through me. And I'm not depleting myself in the process. I'm just giving the overflow. And so, even, for example, this is why I'm not doing the whole usual process of recording and then editing the video and doing all the different types. I just don't have it in me today. So I'm not going to deplete myself. I'm not going to overgive in the process. So I'm immediately implementing this new energy and this new blueprint according to who I really am. So that example just coming through to share with you like what this looks like to identify a distortion and to really get to the bottom of what it is, to seek the divine blueprint, and then to use your free will to actually shift out of it. There's many ways that you can alchemize a distortion. So there's lots of different tools out there, and you can always work with someone to get support to do that work. That's kind of stuff I do with my clients. So that is available. You could always follow the breadcrumbs of who you need to work with to do that. I just wanted to make sure I was recording. I am. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, let's keep going with the channel message here. Yes, so this is the message. It's just don't live with distortion. Identify it, clear it out, get it out the door, clear it from your field. If it comes back, clear it again. Sometimes it's persistent because you've really created a strong bond with that distorted reality, but the more that you just keep clearing it, it's like you use your free will to choose what gets to dwell within your bubble, within your presence, within your mind, your emotions, your body. And you're going to really enjoy the empowerment that comes from no longer collaborating with this distortion and giving it a resonance and feeding it food at your dinner table and, allowing it to basically mooch off of you and live inside of you. It's like you're just going to have more energy. You're going to have more passion. You're going to feel much better. Your body will feel more free. You'll be inspired to different ways of being and different ideas as a result. So all in all, this is just going to serve you so well to alchemize your consciousness. Yeah. You may not know, some of you do know, but I have written a book, Alchemy of Consciousness. It's an incredible book. Just yesterday, one woman was just saying she really believes this is the best book in the world because it's there for you if you are going through an awakening, and you are alchemizing your consciousness, and you are becoming the real expression of your divine nature. This woman prayed to live according to her divine nature and to really become the full expression of herself, and then her world kind of flipped upside down, and this book provides a guidebook for how to navigate that kind of an awakening. It's on Amazon. I just finished the Audible version. It's now in all formats, in paperback and also ebook. So I would love, if you happen to buy it and feel inspired to buy it, that you actually leave a review. If you do, send me a screenshot. Let me know. I would love to give you something. I don't know what, but I would really love to reciprocate, because right now leaving a review means so much to me. I don't have very many reviews, so this is the reason why I started my whole YouTube channel to begin with, was to get the word out about this amazing text that I was the recipient of. So that is your message for today. I am here for you if you want to book a reading. I'll put the link there, and I'm sending you so much love from beautiful, super hot Havana. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates. Okay, mwah, bye.